A victim and his family are looking for answers tonight after a hit and run lands him in the hospital with severe injuries. Right now, there are no leads as to who did it. Fox 55's Jen Neal sat with the victim's sister to talk about what happened Saturday night when only one driver stopped to help. Gentile.
Hunter, Tricia King says if it had not been for a young woman stopping here on St. Joe Road and Parkdale Drive, things could have been a lot worse for her brother. But the pictures you're about to see could be considered graphic. Take a look. It started with what was supposed to be a quick casual walk Saturday night, but turned tragic for Joseph Jakacky.
This is the best that we could kind of piece together, is that he came down Parkdale Road and turned onto St. Joe Road and was walking in the front yards on St. Joe Road when he was struck.
Tricia King speaks on behalf of her brother, who was in the hospital now with a brain injury, not able to stand on his own, and has loss of hearing in one of his ears.
We don't know how long he was laying there. We don't know at what time he was struck.
There's car park. She and her daughter went to the scene the next day, hoping to get some clues.
We also found there was a large round puddle of blood where his head had been resting for we don't know how long. There was a lot of blood, fresh blood, and you could tell that's where he had landed basically after being struck. Then you come up onto the road a little bit. You can see where the tracks veer back onto the road.
King says if it wasn't for one young woman stopping, there's no telling what his fate would have been.
And over her radio, she heard screaming. And when she heard the screaming, she kind of looked to the side of the road and saw somebody waving their hand.
She says that woman stayed until emergency crews arrived despite the circumstances. Now King is hoping the person that hit Jakacky would do the right thing. They have no leads on who did it or the time the actual accident happened.
We really want to thank her for, despite being so young and being a female and being alone on the road. And it's not, it's lit up over there, but it's still, you're alone. We want to thank her for having the courage to stop and help him.
Now, they just want whoever the driver is who hit him to come forward, and anyone with any information is asked to contact Fort Wayne Police. Reporting live, Gentile Neal, Fox 55 News.